Reconnecty. If you're in my stream, I apologize. I just totally lost internet there, but I think I'm back. I'm starting to think I'm back. Even though I just currently have a black screen right now. Not very graceful. Come on, VR chat, you got this. Do you got this? I'm not sure if you got this. I'm just going to quit the game and relaunch it. VR chat, launch. Yikers, my dudes. Logging in through Steam as Snow. That's me. Oh, OBS is cool. It just instantly picked up the stream again. Okay, we're in. Social. Got bot request. Damn, the IK is good. Damn. Take me. Take me there. My stream, it's broken. Good thing I'm a speedy boy. How are the maps doing? Why is every map red population except the wasteland? Okay, right. Voice mode. Go to Avalon. Fucking run. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Wow, I just passed out there. That was crazy.
Yes, I had to nudge you a little bit.
Just, yeah, I didn't fall asleep because you were boring me. I just, sudden onset narcolepsy there.
It's the cats, cramps and all that. Sometimes it can be spontaneous.
I was just too comfortable. Okay. Sorry, yes, we were saying you want cybernetics and we'll definitely hire you if we need something shot, defended, or otherwise interfered with.
Cybernetics I'm hesitant about.
Okay.
We'll see about all that business.
Yes. If all else fails, we can pay you with money, but hopefully we can come to some sort of agreeable arrangement for you.
The more effective I am, the better off you are. That's what I think. And the better
That's
off
true.
the relationship between us and Shimetsu. I was filling them in about the serum that Bonds gave me. And I also make it clear I want no samples of my blood or DNA being safely or insafely procured or put away in a vault or anything like that. Nothing that could be used against me later on.
No, fair enough. You're human, so we don't have any immediate need of human blood samples.
Of course. I will make you privy. While I worked for Dr. Barnes, it wasn't until after he had put a bomb in my spine and then removed it later on that I worked with him fully. He did keep me on a short leash for a little bit of time before he could think he could trust me. Though, you put a bomb in someone's spine, you tend to not trust them right back fully. Not
That's
really.
understandable.
I do seem to remember
I believe
Barnes
I was one who.
saying something about
Yeah,
a bomb in a spine. Yeah.
Actually, I'm the one who worked on you to get that out.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah, that was back when I was a guard, isn't it? That was so long ago now.
Yeah.
That's how I remember you.
Ah,
Plus the years
A little-
gave it away.
yep.
Mm. Well, that's pretty much it. You need security, reinforcement, anything of the sort. You address me by Agent Rex. Shimetsu addresses me by Agent W. That's the designations are given between the two companies.
Okay.
You want my file on the business I've done with Bonds? Agent Rex will be in your file. You can check yourself if you need to. Though it's probably covered in a lot of black ink. Probably wiped away by now. I would guess.
Okay, well, I
I'm sure
will
Bonds was a thorough man.
change these person of interest notes from a negative to a positive light.
Hmm.
That was a good line.
Good to hear. Can't have too many friends in the upper city,
Hmm.
you know. So,
Okay, well,
be all.
we'll see you out.
of course.
Hopefully I can stay awake on the way. Don't forget your coffee, Sally.
Oh yes, thank you.
Speaking of staying awake.
Long night.
Yep. Ah.
Say, which one of your associates is going down to the Undercity for the inspections?
I believe that'll be Sally.
Sally,
Yes,
you might
sir.
want to look into the clinic. Masaru owned. Perhaps you should buy it from them. They are selling properties down there.
Well, we're already renting it. I don't know if they're putting it up for sale, but that's certainly worth thinking about.
Oddly enough, what you were looking for just arrived.
Howdy.
Us, this here's the Valkyrie folk, Arkham that was looking to meet with Vic.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did get called back, but I do want to speak with one of your technicians about some cybernetics when you guys have the time. I do need to run back to
Police station.
Valkyrie quickly.
There we
There's
go.
been something at the gate,
Thank
so
you.
hopefully I won't keep you too long when I get back.
Oh, are you you're a member of Valkyrie then?
She didn't buy
Because you do owe us 260,000 credits.
Yeah. Well, I'll make sure to make a note of that and pass it up the line.
Yeah, we just need someone to turn up and just wire us the funds. It was 2 days ago now, but we fixed up one of your guards.
Yeah, I heard about this incident. I will
Mhm.
go check it out for you, and hopefully I'll be back within 20 minutes or so.
Cool, thank you. One of us will be here.
Yeah, and then hopefully we can talk about some other things I need dealt with.
Absolutely.
So, apologies for keeping it brief, but hopefully you are well, and I will see you shortly.
Yeah, no problem.
Same too.
Good luck with the door. That is a really big mug of coffee, Sally.
Yeah, I need it.
Take care.
Bye, Agent Rex.
Bye.
That's like the size of your head. That's like a meal of coffee right there.
I stayed up all night working. Actually, there's something that I wanted to talk to you about that's in the making that I think is very interesting.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it a secret? Am I following? I guess I'm following. No, that's the bin. Just going for the bin.
maybe we should talk about this in the clinic real quick. It
Okay.
may come to be something that we to keep a little bit secret. Sorry, guys. No offense.
Sure thing. Back in a minute. Again.
Yeah.
Clinic. Clinic.
Of course. Very busy day.
Very busy.
I'm checking that there isn't anyone trying.
Always. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Quick rundown of something that was an idea, perhaps. Essentially, Gerathyma had given me the idea of he did something per se to be used for the actual workers. Essentially, what he was asking for was a type of either nanites or other means to help destroy evidence of their coworkers per se if that coworker had passed away.
Huh.
So, I was thinking, what if we were to create a nanite that... A what?
What?
A what?
Oh, I'm not on the radio.
What? Sorry. Give me 1 minute, please. I'll be right with you.
Yes.
Hello again.
I thought they had said fire, and I got really scared. I heard the word fire, and I ran really fast.
Okay, we'll be with you in a moment. We're just finishing up a discussion. I wasn't on the radio. I didn't hear a thing.
It startled me quite bad. Okay,
Right.
quick overview. Nanites that at the time of death, when the heart stops beating, it essentially activates. So when it starts activating, it starts breaking down cellular material, breaking down DNA strands. Essentially, from inside out, it devours the person, and therefore there is no evidence of them existing.
Okay.
And that
Is that
So
for
it
their
also,
own
like-
personnel or for people that they murder?
for their own personnel, because apparently their whole stick is that they are professionally trained in guerrilla warfare. They're soldiers. They're like soldiers in a way.
I mean, yeah, sure. That sounds very feasible. I'm sure we could get some kind of heartbeat sensing nanite auto decomposition installation going on.
So I'm going to start working on finalizing that. Also, Rex was telling me how Dr. Barnes is implementing a superhero serum inside of him. We could also offer that to them as well. I mean, make a little extra dollars on the stuff that was previously used.
Yeah, as long as they're paying us for all this, I'm on board with you spending your time doing those things. That's your job.
Hmm.
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. I just wanted to let you on the fun things that we're doing.
Hmm. I'm not sure if we'll have access to Dr. Barnes's super serum. That there was a lot of things destroyed in the aliens, but if it's there, we can give it to people.
That's true.
Well, we don't have a geneticist on staff anymore, so cybernetics are really the only thing we can... That's not true, actually. Dr. Phobos said that he was a geneticist. Not seen him for 2 days, but he's still around in theory.
He was here yesterday. He
Oh,
was here
okay.
yesterday for sure.
Cool.
I will probably bring those ideas back up to him to see what he thinks of.
Sure, that would be
Okay,
sensible.
let's go.
Yes, let's see what Ditus wants. Hello
Why
there.
do I keep hearing gunshots?
That's probably just Valkyrie. They're next door. They're always firing rounds off in the arena.
Well, shots came from 2 different locations. So,
Well,
those are farther shots.
yeah, that's Valkyrie, right?
Are they firing something high caliber then?
Could be. It's their arena. They can do what they like. If people start flooding out of that shuttle who are wounded, that's when we have to start worrying.
Yes.
Anyway, hello.
It most likely was Valkyrie, by the way. 'cause
Yeah.
It did sound like I heard the gunshots when there was a micro operation. Sounded like it came from Valkyrie.
Yep. I do wish they'd warn us sometimes. Ugh.
Eh,
Anyway,
I'll hit Buddy later
want
and
to-
give them a heads up about that.
Mm-hmm. I apologize for not coming to catch you. Everything just got very busy very fast.
It's alright. It's been a little pressed for time, so I thought I might as well come by and see if you were available at the moment.
Oh yes. Quick question. When is that thing?
You have half an hour.
for the Undercity?
You should try and get there for
Okay.
to the Traverse transport area by 1/4 to the hour. Let me just double check that for you. I did get the email in the.
Let me also ensure that I have the proper ways of ensuring they have my party pass.
Yes, they said to start gathering at the Traverse elevator approximately 15 minutes before the tour starts, which is at midday. So yes, in half an hour from now is when you should be there. Sorted.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah.
I just take it off. Okay, alright. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and get inside of the clinic. Let's go see your thing. Did you want to see the thing?
Sure. Go ahead. I don't have anything on right now. I'll sit in. Observe the proceedings.
I trust David with my life. So he
Literally.
It's alright. I trust that anyone you bring to even view the project, whom you trust, is kind of confidential in a way. So, should we do is just load the body on and transfer over the brain?
yes. So essentially what we have going is a cybernetic body that can feel, touch, taste, everything that a real human body can do.
Ooh. Well, that's
So,
exciting.
If I start powering it up right now, we're going to go ahead and transfer Dietis' core memory and essentially his brain from his current synthetic whole chassis into the new one. Just for testing. Is that what you want to do?
Yes,
Alright.
looks like it should be ready in here. All needs to happen is transfer over the brain.
Are already there. So we'll go ahead and do is get you
By the way, I don't currently have a model, so I'm just gonna, put the power down, hop in the seat, boop, 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 we're good.
That's fine, that's more than okay.
Yep. Alright. Let me... don't. Oops.
Oh,
Machine noises.
oh,
Hi.
hi. I had heard a sound that scared me. Alright, so he's currently in the new chassis.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna run some quick tests.
What a difference.
Please stretch out your arm for me. And I'm gonna give it a tiny little pinch. Did you feel that?
Yes. That is weird to feel after a year feeling nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on your
Just
knee.
for
Ready?
anyone
3,
watching's
2,
reference,
1.
this guy was a human and put himself in a robot body, and now he's annoyed that he can't feel things.
So knock on the other one. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like you could have
So,
skipped a step there, but
Lovely.
robot with feelings, that's what we're here for.
So everything is connected and working.
Very impressive.
Chassis work!
Yeah, wonderful.
yes, not quite what I enjoy, but for those that do enjoy it, they can now enjoy it themselves. Alright. And powering back down so you can.
David, I believe he wanted to speak with you.
He did. I'll go talk with him. Hey, Corporal. Should we talk somewhere else?
Yeah. Actually, Argent, I'm sorry.
Oh, Sergeant. Yeah, I see. You've it's on your chest plate there. Okay, is this a follow-up about the person you were looking for yesterday?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I will ping a DM because I totally didn't remember to do that mid-session, so there we go.
Not a problem.
Do. Do you actually know out of character where this person is?
No, they were actually just an NPC. Last, actually known location last year was in the Wasteland.
Huh. Can you show me the picture again? Because
Yeah.
so it wasn't the Pirate
Yeah.
King guy?
No, it's the one next to...
Oh, the one in the middle. Hello.
Hello.
No, the one all the way. I know it's flipped the other way, so it should be the guy in the mask.
Oh, I see. Right, because last time.
What
So
do you-
sorry. This is
Yeah.
this is going to be a weird question and probably will be in between sessions.
Yeah,
But
no, it's fine. It's fine.
the NPC on the far right of this image apparently last season had an Avalon tracker injected in them, and now Shimetsu want to know where they currently are.
Do you know who that is?
Do you?
That's the person that we took in and interrogated in.
Do you know his name?
I think Beeps or Bops or whatever his name was.
Pizza box?
No, Beeps or Bops. I can't remember. He gave himself a dumb name.
You're gonna have to.
It's not Bossler. It's not Duncan. It's not Bridget.
It's the one on the. For us, it's the far right.
Yeah,
right?
this
For you,
guy.
It's the far left.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it was Vossler, but
You're-
yeah.
Figure out his name first, because there's no way Avalon can help you until they know what his name is. Because his current.
So that's
Yeah, well, I mean, if you don't know his name, I mean, how the fuck are they supposed to check the tracking chip?
Well, apparently we we injected it into that person at some point last season. I don't remember, but if
If you don't know him and you don't, okay, hold on, let me have hands here so that I can do this with emphasis. If you don't know him and you don't know his name, how are we looking for this person?
yeah, if you could get the information in between this and next session, then we can search for them properly.
Literally, I would suggest all that you need to do is go over to Shimetsu, find one person who might know who that is, show him the picture, and go, "What was his name again?" And then come right back, and you're probably golden.
Because I thought you were talking about Vossler, who we absolutely would know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you totally know who Vossler is. Yeah. The problem is that the other guy wears a mask, and if you don't remember his name and
Right.
you don't remember this person at all, it's like.
It was just that thing of I know it was gonna be a dead end anyways, but it was a last season thing because this is just an NPC.
I mean-
that was an NPC, so
Yeah. Well, he also might not. I mean, if you want to look into it, he might not have been an NPC.
well, true.
I don't know. You can go look into a lot of stuff.
I gotta
This is
wait
not a
for
dead
your-
end. I am telling you right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so
All right. Well,
yeah, come back with
thanks
the
for all the information.
name and/or tracking number of that
Name.
individual, and I will get you the details you need.
Of course. Thank you for that.
That's quite all right. I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Also, if absolutely necessary, you can overnight check exactly who was actually tracked for the entirety of last year. But that is probably a big list, and you'll have to figure some shit out.
Yeah. I'll let them come back with more info, and we'll go from there.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Thank you. I will carry on with my knife. Look at this thing. So cool. Zoom. Hi. All done?
Hi. Yep, everything's done.
Very nice. Yeah, very impressive technology. That could be very useful. We wouldn't even need Lazarus if we have that kind of thing going on. theoretically.
Well, it's
There's
definitely
many
going to be
different applications.
Hmm.
However, right now it is more catered to people that agree to a cybernetic brain. Oh, not really agree, but people who have cybernetic brain. Such as myself.
Uh,
Me being
We
the
could
only
even
person
possibly
currently in
start-
existence that has one.
getting your hand back to feeling.
well, these already have some rudimentary sensory input, but something a little bit more sophisticated would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Encore is effectively also a brain in a literal brain in a robot suit. So maybe this technology could be useful for him as well.
Mm-hmm. I was actually
Yes,
going
I've
to
already
say
been in
Encore
contact
come
with
up
him.
today.
Ah,
Oh, perfect. A step ahead.
Problem is, if we do fail the procedure, that's quite a big name on our hands. Special's not going to be happy with either one of us.
well, as long as
I prefer test subjects that are non-corporatized.
fair.
Or if they are corporates, soon to be released on duty.
Well, as long as Astral are aware of the risks if it does happen, then that's up to them to decide.
We could also perhaps get a backup for him, just in case things don't end up going so well. But seeing how things went right now, it's quite smooth.
Oh, that was the body. It's more so of the brain procedure that I'm worried about.
Yeah, Encore does have enough brain problems already, clearly.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I need to make sure that he starts getting his therapy for his, what is it?
Cyberpsychosis?
Cyberpsychosis, yes. Oh,
And
it's
he
gonna
did
be
tell me
interesting.
his higher ups are more against it. Maybe using that body would be a little more open to it. And he can finally get his new fully cybernetic form. That is what he does want.
Hmm.
Doesn't really like his fleshy brain.
How much time do we have till the tour?
You have 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Should I start heading that way?
That's up to you. It's not exactly a long journey. We have fast transport. I did want to talk to you about one more thing before you go, actually. So we'll just see Daitos off here. Sorry, what's your name exactly again?
Daitus.
Daitos. Okay, thank you. Right. Well, yeah. Just head on your way. We'll be here.
I have to say thank you again for this amazing experience. I can't wait to fully read out and the new sector of human anatomy and cybernetics with you, Daitus.
Of course. I do appreciate your assistance as well.
It was my pleasure.
Do enjoy the tour, Miss Allen.
Thank you. You have a lovely day, Daitus.
And you as well.
Okay. So.
Alright, you needed to speak to me?
Yeah, just a quick thing. It was actually Jonathan, I think, who, Sergeant Jonathan now, who suggested this. Shimetsu have all giant robots, just massive robots. Some of them are just purely combat robots, some of them are stealth units, and some of them are more worker units, like useful in a factory. Just, moving around giant boxes, no problem. And they're all for sale. Obviously, we don't need anything here, but I was thinking if any of our middle city factories, they're currently just staffed by standard guards. We don't have anything special going on. So theoretically, if we feel like some of our places, I mean, there's two options essentially. There's one, we could have some giant mechs moving things around, saving some man hours, and the other is we could hire a security mech for each facility that we have, just as an extra layer of security. What do you think?
Personally, since it is down in the Undercity underbelly of us. I would say perhaps security bots would be more needed than perhaps one that would be moving things.
Oh no,
around. What do you think?
not the Undercity. I mean the Middle City, just our factories and facilities.
Oh, city.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh,
not the Undercity. I wouldn't want to have
wait
a
second.
robot walking around down there. That'd be. We've already got Masaru running security down there. That's no problem.
Wait. So I was a little confused, but
It'd be an
I would
investment,
assume
but
security would
the
be a bit better, but
yeah, just because if any of those facilities do get, targeted, that could be quite a negative impact on our stocks. So, what do you think? Do you think it's worth it?
I think it's worth it. I mean, in one way or another, we'd be able to have something helping those areas. So,
Okay. Yeah.
at worst, it could just be like there's a robot that's doing a thing without having a human doing the thing and paying the human.
That's a
So
good
I'm
point.
fine
If
with
we
payment.
can get them to perhaps make a hybrid model, one that's useful for factory work and defense, that'd be perfect. Then I was worried I was being a little over cautious about security, but if we can get both, then double whammy. That's definitely worth doing. Okay, I'll talk to Shimetsu about
Yeah.
that. Get that set up.
I'm sure that sounds good actually. If we
Yeah.
can manage to get both in one, that'd be perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. Ideally, it would also be able to do medical treatment, but these things are like 10 foot tall. I don't think that's really going to work out.
Could you imagine them holding a tiny little needle
Just like,
in their giant robot?
maybe they can have a med pack on their leg or something that people can, like a defibrillator. They can just meep. Anyway, I'll talk to Shimetsu, see what we can get set up. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
I agree. I probably should start heading out to Traverse.
You've still got 15 minutes, but sure.
I still got 15 minutes.
You
What-
do. You've got 15 minutes before the 15 minutes before you need to be there, so you're okay.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's currently
I'm
half
just so
past.
nervous.
You
I
need to be
haven't
there at
been.
1:45, and you'll be arriving at the hour.
My goodness, I'm just too excited.
Well, I hope you have a good time. There'll be plenty of security down there, so don't worry about it. I went down there. People seemed very busy.
can't remember.
It wasn't crazy. Oh, apparently I did overhear someone saying that the fire district is currently really hot. So I don't know what that is or where that is. Just maybe don't dress too warm if you have
Would
the
I
option.
need to change?
I think you'll be fine.
Because I don't have anything.
I don't know. Just don't take a coat is what I'm saying. You don't need to dress up warm. It's quite spicy down there.
Perhaps I should I see like a beach of that sort or
Yep.
could you imagine?
Yeah, maybe we should get some more outfits. In case we have any day in the upper city that isn't just perfect weather all the time. Which seems unlikely.
You know, I haven't been to the Undercity in years. It has literally been so long.
Yeah, it's been a year for me. It's not really changed much. It's still spooky and covered in magic and strange people. I just beeline for the clinic and beeline straight back. Yeah,
I wonder what the tour's gonna consist of. It should be fun.
Yeah, I would suggest taking a guard with you, but boy, is it really, really busy traffic today. So I don't know how that's going to go. I guess you'll find out. And Masaru said they'll be providing security, so you don't need to take your own, so no problem.
Alright. I'm sure they'll keep me in good hands, or they better keep me in good hands.
Yeah,
Rather.
okay.
I would hate to. My first time going down there in millennia, and then just.
Well, it's not going to be the most exciting time, but if you see anything worth buying, then make a note and we'll talk about it. I'm not sure about the clinic because I
What
don't.
would we-
I feel safer renting it because in the event that Masaru, 'cause I was told while I was down there that their people are quite mistrustful of the corporation. So in the event that Masaru do somehow get kicked out of there, then I don't want to be in the position of owning a clinic that we then have to provide security to. I'd rather it was, just it's kind of a short to medium term investment rather than long right now.
I see. But also, on that case, if we were to end up getting that, we could end up sending one of the bots like do. End up getting the duo bots. That'd be pretty interesting.
For the clinic, that would certainly be a lot of security. I'm not sure if it would be worth the investment if it was just us down there with a giant mech. I feel like it would be, it'd feel very fragile. It's quite an unstable region. I'm not sure that level of investment
I
sits
see.
right with me. The row is just, that's just comparatively down the street. Corp's presence is much more reasonable down there.
We will have to see then.
Anyway, I think now would be a good time for you to start heading towards Traverse.
Okay. Ooh.
You can take one of the guards with you to the gate, and then you can come back afterwards.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's go grab one. Hey there, boys. Sally's going to be heading to the Undercity. You're not going with her, but if one of you could escort her to the gate and just keep her company until she heads off and then come back.
Of course. No, of course. I gotta get familiarized with the barracks.
Okay, well, you're with her. One of you.
I'm with her. Well, I gotta get to the barracks. Gotta be with you, Thompson.
Alright, Thompson. Well, I'll see you soon, David. Wish me luck.
Yep.
I hope everything goes alright.
I'm sure it will. You'll be fine. See you later. I'll talk to Shimatsu in the meantime about those giant bots. Go on, head with her. I guess you're with me then. What did you say? You're familiarizing yourself with the what?
Yeah, I gotta get going to get that taken care of, probably. Unless you needed me for something in particular, sir.
No, sure. If you've got security things to do, then go do security things.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, you can radio me once Sally's away, and I'll tell you. Are you not going with her?
She said wait for him while she grabbed something.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, when she's done radio me, I'll probably be at Shimatsu talking about giant robots.
Also,
Mm-hmm. Let's go buy some fucking robots. I wish my boy Craver was here. My boy. I like talking to him about giant robots and stuff. I also need to go to Valkyrie and get my 260,000 credits. Bum bum. 260,000 credits, which is like $26,000, which is... Wait, no. $2,600, which is nothing. It was $22,500, but then they decided to fuck us about for 2 episodes. Why is nobody ever home? I don't know. We've got our super professional guards always standing outside the door. Maybe I should just go try Valkyrie, see if anyone's home. Nobody! Valkyrie it is. Glares at Shimatsu. Glares in Catboy. time is it? Wow, we're nearly halfway through. Crazy. Howdy.
Oh,
Hello.
what's up?
How you doing?
Oh, can I sit behind you in case you start shooting me again?
Yeah, I shot this guy one time.
To be fair,
Graver
I
told me
shot
to.
you too, Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
I was making a joke. It was 2 years ago.
I did save your life afterwards, so I think we're even.
Yeah,
I need to talk to you about giant robots, other giant robots.
Okay.
Are you authorized to like let me make purchases, or I'd probably need to talk to one of your bosses about that?
I am authorized.
Okay,
But it
well,
depends on what you're trying to.
we'll talk about it then.
Exactly. All right. Follow me.
Okay, bye. He's tall and I'm special.
I'm just a normal human. Come on.
Oh, good morning.
Hello, David. Morning. I will
Here's wanting to
leave you
purchase.
to it.
I'm here to buy things.
Maybe.
I can handle it. Yeah.
Oh, what are you wishing to buy?
Some giant robots that were advertised to me yesterday. Was it by you? I think it was by you.
No, that was
Available union, so you needing them.
Was it? Was it Dietis? Yeah, something like that. I was wondering if we could make some changes to some of them to fit our needs better.
So I can write that down and have a conversation with Didus once he returns from his trip. And,
Sure.
we can write out a mini contract for Avalon to fill out for the Beowulf units to be deployed there.
Are you
Sorry, if I knew it was Dietis, I
going
would
to
have.
the Undercity tour?
No, I'm not. Sally is. She's heading there now.
Oh. I was going to say, I'm going to be leading the patrol units of the Beowulfs down there.
Ooh, fancy.
The tour.
Yes, Didus is the one who I believe created the line, so I don't usually touch it.
Well, the thing is, we don't want them
I
for.
can
We don't
write
want
it
them specifically for upper city defense, but for all of our middle city facilities, we're hoping to have. We were offered several units. There was a. Are we okay talking about this in front of? Is this guy cleared and everything?
Achilles, he's our mercenary.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
I can go way inside. I'm just here sitting here. I don't know
You
shit.
can go
about
sit in
what
the
you guys
lab.
are doing, so.
You can go sit in the lab.
They're not my robots.
Alright.
Right. Okay. Specifically, Dietis advertised stealth units, combat units, and miscellaneous heavy lifting units. What we would like,
We provide the miscellaneous heavy lifting and such, yes.
what we would like is a unit that can both do factory work and provide defense for our middle city facilities, because we currently don't have anything
Right.
special down there in terms of security. And if you have something that can do both, that would
Alright.
be killing two birds with one stone for us. I can talk about it with Dietis more if you'd prefer.
Oh, it's fine. I can write up the whole thing and inform when he comes back. That is not a problem, but I will be leaving here shortly with Jonathan to the Missari event.
Oh, of course. Yeah, well, you should probably head off. You're
but
gonna,
I will
you
write
don't want to
that
miss
down
the
for
train.
him. Yeah, I'll be writing that for him, and I will inform Didus once he comes back, or if I see him on the way there, and we'll send a contract to Sally or yourself to look it over.
Sure, thank you.
Of course.
Excellent.
Of course. I can.
Thank
let's do
you.
that. Of course.
And yeah, you better get moving because the transports will be leaving soon, I
I'm going
think.
to be grabbing Jonathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have fun. Sweet. So now, while that will be expensive, we should have some defenses in case someone decides to attack an Avalon facility in the Shadowrun map. Fun times, Valkyrie. Oh, hello again. Are either of you from Valkyrie?
No, unfortunately. We were actually just heading on our way out. We're over from Gab.
Okay.
You are the second
seems to
person
be
since
no
I've been
one-
here. Yeah.
There seems to be just no one here today.
Union's actually still waiting for Valkyrie.
Oh gosh. Well, it might be worth to go and check it, but so far from what I've seen, no luck.
Well, that's their money. This is the third day I've not been able to contact them. Yeah.
Do you know if there's a tour or something happening right now?
For the Undercity with Masaru, yes.
So, is it just Masaru on this tour? Or is it
Masaru are giving a tour of the Undercity for one member of each corporation, and if you want to be on it, you should go to the Traverse transport hub now.
Interesting. Okay. No
Yep.
problem.
You know what? I think I'm gonna walk over there and see what happens.
Go ahead.
Okay.
But yeah, traffic's very bad, so only one person per corporation will be able to go, so figure that out.
Not a problem. Thank you so much.
No problem. Enjoy.
Thank you. Take care.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I recognize you? Is that your real leg?
No. Please. I have a lot of trauma.
Okay, great. Well, your boss is now owes 26. Sorry, wait, I can never remember how numbers work. Corporate debts, 260,000 credits, because, you know, these things stack up over time. So if you could want someone who's capable of making payments to come to Avalon and give us the money, then I can stop adding zeros, okay?
It will do.
Cool. If I see anyone...
260,000?
260,000 credits, yes. It's not much, but, you know, it's worth the price of having guards that can be alive and walking around and stuff, I imagine.
I'll let him know.
Have fun. Good luck with your hostile work environment. Okay, that's that sorted. Well, it's not, is it?
Salutations.
Hello again.
I'm just gonna go to Traverse. Don't mind me.
Have fun. Where am I going? For a drink. Sod it. I am thirsty. The dignified drink, obviously. Just kind of vibing, frankly. That man just disappeared. I'm sure that's fine. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon. Oh.
I was just getting a drink.
What's going on?
No, not much, really.
Oh, sure.
Kind of done everything I needed to do today already, and now everyone is heading off to the row. That is a busy man. That man is busy.
Literally, he forgets to eat sometimes, and he almost collapses from it. It's admirable, but also think of his health. My
Yeah, goodness. You gotta...
And to think of the worst thing I have to deal with is I'm allergic to cats.
Yeah, keep your distance
But
again.
luckily I took my antihistamine.
Hey, very sensible.
Oh. For the next 20 minutes, I am fine.
Well, I'm sure I'll...
Yes?
You knew to arrive yet today. I don't think she has.
Our delivery, lady.
Yes, I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, I said she should deliver it near the end of the workday. You know, you left it on our table and it got cold and everything. You know, don't want cold noodles or cold food.
Unless it's gazpacho soup, in which case it should absolutely be cold.
Indeed. Well, Coach, right, we'll be talking.
Mr. Davids is Johnson
Coach
Smith.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I lie to myself saying the GU can actually do anything these days.
Hey Thompson, I'm at Trident right now getting a drink, so you can meet me there if you like.
Very well. On back.
There you go. Have a drink.
Thank you.
I've already had one. Ugh. Well, I've already done everything I planned to do today, so the rest of the day is just seeing what happens, I think. Same as yesterday.
Very well.
Ugh. Do a little stretch. Maybe I'll go get a little snack in a bit.
Well, before I take that, I should probably pop this off.
Yeah, that would help. Unless you have some sort of emergency induction port. Emergency
We do have a bit of a
induction.
quick intake, but it's not as.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Tasty stuff. Definitely better than the row drinks. I did have some drinks in the row with Craver yesterday. It was nice to have something different, but you can't go wrong with, you know, the finest the Upper City has to offer.
Absolutely.
Wonder when the gala's on. It's just kind of advertising that it's happening rather than when, isn't it? Guess we'll see.
I suppose.
How's that Undercity travel going? Oh, it's still very busy down there.
Quite the party.
Mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Yeah, let's head over to Gab and get a cube as well while I'm at it. Make it a whole lunch. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Ah, the music in Gab and Trident. It's very nice.
I see they're still keeping up the church, you know, over here.
Yeah, there's also a giant cube. I try not to look into the why of such things. 3-second rule. It's fine. You saw nothing.
I suppose the zoo things do keep things pretty clean.
We're a healthy corporation.
Original, please.
Original? Not even tuna. Tuna is clearly the best flavour. Howdy.
You guys just stopping for lunch?
Yeah, just getting a snack. Middle of the day, you know.
Yeah, good to see you again. Absolutely, I fully understand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've properly introduced myself. I do apologize. My name's Reverend Max.
Hey, Reverend.
I'm one of the execs here.
Everyone who is meant to go on the Masaru tour in the Undercity, a small spirit flits before you and informs you that it is now time to gather your party before venturing forth. Please find a means to come back to the respawn room so that you may leave with Calliope. That is all.
Ooh. That's none of us. Yes. Hello.
But yeah, hello. It is it's a pleasure. I do apologize for not introducing myself before over at Valkyrie, but
Yeah, we were in a rush.
It's good to meet both of you.
Hi.
It's all good.
I'm David Walker. This is Thompson. It is Thompson. Good, I got his name right.
And there you go. Listen, I'm still struggling. You know, you meet somebody. I'm good with the faces, but then it comes to you meet so many people. Sometimes you look at someone and you're like, oh, I know you, I think, and then it's that whole awkward situation trying to remember names. But those are names I could definitely remember.
Totally.
But well, perfect.
So what do you
go back into the office for?
Yeah, what do you do here exactly? What's your job?
I'm really focused on contracts. I'm one of the execs that focuses on running through contracts, writing, and signing, and of those sorts here over at Geb, which is a very busy job at the end of the day. So
yeah, fair enough.
Definitely not. It's a lot of reading, to put it simply. Definitely a lot more desk duty stuff. Going, meeting. You'll probably end up seeing me either here at Geb or at one of the other various corporations like yourself. It kind of depends on how the day goes and going from there. So.
Well, I know how that feels. I'm technically head of security, but I'm also acting CEO whenever our CEO isn't around, which is most of the time. So, lots of meetings. I'm getting quite good at it, I think.
Yeah, no, I've definitely I've started picking up on it too. I do think I don't know if it's exactly the official title for me, but I do. As of right now, I do have the most say when it comes to things when acting. CEO is not around, so I definitely do get those shoes as well.
Definitely.
How was your food? Was it good?
It was good. Tuna flavor, of course. What did you get again?
Perfect.
I got the original.
Original cube.
Perfect. Original's always a hot topic. Personal favorites is the coffee and the strawberry. Sometimes when I get when I don't know, I'll mix the two, and it just kind of gives this weird, you know. It's like a milkshake sensation. I don't know. I like it.
A coffee milkshake. Okay.
Yeah. It's quite interesting. Maybe something to try. But anyway, I was gonna go to my office. If you guys ever need anything, feel free to give me a shout. Let me know. We're always on channel 10 as well, so feel free to let us know if anything does come up or you need anything. All right?
Sure thing. Same for us. We're on 25.
All right. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Well,
And if anyone ever gets injured, just zoom on over to the Avalon Clinic. We'll be around, and if not, then radio.
Absolutely perfect. There actually may be a time very soon where I may be having a meeting at some point with you regarding maybe an offer. So
okay,
I'm still finalizing the paperwork, making sure it's all worked out, and then we can, obviously, hopefully some point soon we'll be able to sit and talk.
Sure. Well, I'm free for the rest of the day if you get it sorted by then, but otherwise, whenever you like.
All right, perfect, awesome. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go over to my office, and if you need anything, just give me a shout. All right?
Enjoy your paperwork.
I'm gonna do my best.
They didn't say Gebtacular this time. That's progress.
I guess so.
Okay. Let's go back to Avalon real quick. Just make sure no one's loitering to start with. Any loiterers? I see no loiterers. Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break and get another drink and a snack, even though I just had one, and I'll be right back out.
I might do the same.
Yeah, middle of the day break is always a sensible thing to do. Keep your brain fresh. Beep. I'll just head into my office and put my feet up for a minute.
Of course.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Ah, yes, this is definitely my office. I remember which one is mine for sure. Alright, back in a minute. I need a snack. I need to make sure my overlay is actually working. That's the problem. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's still fine. Sweet. Cheeky snack. Be right back. It rhymes. Oops. What should I munch on? A bit of cheese. Sure all my trackers are on. They are not. I was missing a foot. Cheeky recalibration. Lovely. My hair out of my face. Okay, let's get back to the grind. Lovely. I love a little lunch there. Ah, much better. My wristwatch seems to have stopped working for some reason. One moment.
Oh dear.
I'll just mess around with my computer on my wrist that I have. There we go.
Very high tech.
You would think. Maybe too high tech. There we are. Sorted. Okay, we have another 2 hours. What are we going to do for the rest of the day, Thompson?
Good question.
Well, I wonder how long Sally will be. I'm sure she'll be back at some point. Wow, the undercity traffic is so busy. Oh boy. I hope they're doing okay down there.
Oh dear.
Who have we not bothered in a
There's
while?
rough number of how many?
61 approximately. Give or take.
Oh dear.
That's a lot of cars on the space road. Well, I went back to Valkyrie again, and there was still no one there except the guard with the replaced leg, so, you know, I told him to send someone over again who can give us the 260,000 credits that they owe us, because tomorrow it'll be 270,000. Haha. Terrible.
Well, I suppose is that Artyom fellow still kicking around?
Which fellow, sorry?
It was the Artyom.
Oh yeah, the guy who came up to the door. He said he'd be back, and he's not been back, so... I have a radio, I can be radioed. They said there was something going on at the corporation, but when I got there was no one there, as always. Yeah. Who else do I need to bother? What are all the corporations? I do forget sometimes. Let's see. Trident, we just had a drink there. Geb, we just had cubes there. Valkyrie, yeah. Masaru, currently in the Undercity. Avalon, that's us. Traverse, don't like them. Shimetsu, do like them, but nothing else to talk about. And the Union and Astral. Yeah, I'm all out of things to do. The deals have been done. Maybe we could just go do some social calls.
Perhaps. Oh, may I ask, sir, why is it that relations with Traverse are soured?
Just, have you met them?
Where?
Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, let's just go pick some random place and say hello. Come on. I'm sure there won't be any medical emergencies that can't be dealt with a quick radio call. Well, I like Shimetsu. Let's go talk to them. See if anyone's around, at least. Nope.
Wishing we could set up another date, I suppose.
Yeah, we do still have all these boxes and cubes just lying around from a party over a year and a half ago. Crover's not in today, so probably no impromptu party in the afternoon. Let's go to Valkyrie again. Why not? See if they're there. What you thinking about?
Just quietness here. There's nothing really been going on. My boss hasn't been in for a while, so I'm just kind of sitting here.
Doing guard
next
stuff.
time I see him, I'm gonna mention the payment.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
just
you.
doing guard
Very
stuff.
good. Well, not gonna lie, we're kind of done with all our things for the day, so I'm just wandering around, seeing where people are at. Especially these guys, of course, but it be how it
Yeah, it's been very quiet.
be. It has. It's always quiet over here, unless you're shooting at things. Were you guys shooting at things this morning?
There were a few people in the arena earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I've got sensitive ears and I can hear it over in our corporation, which is just over there. It's our morning surprise is all the gunshots every time. Yeah. Anyway, have fun. Get back to your guarding.
Yeah.
Ooh, diddly doo. Let's go back to Trident. Trident are always around. There's always something silly going on at Trident. Or is there? Question mark.
I guess not.
Haven't really spoken to them today. Might as well say hi once they're around. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yep. Ugh. Oop, that's not working how I thought it would. There we go. Nice perch. Yeah.
Shame they don't have any good, like, meeting spots in the upper.
Yeah, you'd think that would be a thing. Well, everything's still under construction, I suppose. It'll get there.
True.
One day. But it is not this day. Wow, it's suddenly traffic up here is really low. Traffic's down to 20 vehicles on the upper city space road. That's quite a that's quite a sudden and dramatic shift in number of space vehicles on the road. That explains why it's so quiet. Well, I've already been to the Undercity once today. I don't need to. Certainly don't want to go again. Ugh. Don't go into your menu.
Looks like they have someone coming out.
So they do. Wonderful.
And I would guess by that pottery that that's probably Reginald.
You think? Well, somebody had a bad meeting.
Salutations.
Hi.
I particularly like this sponging, though, I have to give everyone from the row.
Sponging.
Or the wasteland. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Can I help you two at all?
No, we're just vibing, seeing if anyone's around. Kind of done our business for the day, and apparently everyone and their dog has gone down to the Undercity, so it's very quiet right now.
Oh, yes, I heard as such.
So we'll just see what happens when they get back. How's Trident doing today?
It seems as though Conrad is in the meeting every other second.
I noticed.
Miss Money, I think, is... I thought she was to attend the Masaru endeavor, so does Mr. Maximilian. I believe only Flounder is on premises at the moment. And he's charged, to my mind.
Well, quiet day for you as well then.
I suppose so. They were in the row bluing people. Max and Flounder.
Bluing people?
I'm not sure what it refers to either.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to know. I have a mint.
Something to do with the blue drink, I imagine.
I see.
I suppose Miss Hart would be more aware of what it was. He was there after all. In fact, I'll be right back. They might need my assistance in dragging the unconscious Flounder from the president's office. One moment.
Okay. Well, he's a robot, so conscious is a strong word. Yeah. This is a terrible seat. I'm going to sit over here. Ugh. Much better.
Oh dear.
Oops.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was speaking with Dr. Luna there, and she had said that apparently you had started out as a guard as well.
Yeah. I grew up in the Middle City. I was head of security in a clinic there for a few years, and then I moved to be head of the guards in the Upper City. Got experimented on, got fancy ears, got some genetic enhancements, and now I'm head of security in general.
Well,
Yeah,
Dr. Loon had also mentioned Alice was the one that's done the experiments, correct?
Yeah, Dr. Alice Constantine. Not seen her in a while.
Muted silence the sounds in my head. What are you here for, mister?
Alright. Just hanging out. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. In case you're not aware, almost everyone has gone on a little tour to the Undercity or the Row right now, so not a lot going on, frankly. So we're just kind of vibing. We're living our best lives. There's nothing to guard, so we're just guarding the place where the drinks are. There's always something going on at Trident, so we figured out we'd hang out here. Flounder being Flounder, clearly.
He's really been put into detective mode.
I see. It's got a lot of modes, that synth.
Yeah, there's like a secure mode, there's entertainment mode, there's detective.
Ugh. Hey, your bosses are here. Oh, hey, Miss Money's actually here this season.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh. Are you waiting for anybody specific?
No.
Oh, me? Oh, no. I was just wandering
Are you
around.
Just chilling, using the bar?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Head back to my bed. Almost forgot. Thank you for your time.
Let's pick up what's wrong.
I mean, anytime.
See you later.
I'm always, available to see you.
Radio.
Thank you.
I like the new hair, by the way. Yeah, by college.
Well, that was enlightening.
Well,
Hi again.
And thank you for having the bar out in the open. Sorry?
Hi.
Hello.
We're just hanging out.
Thank you for having a bar out in the open.
Just signing on back
Yeah,
to
you're
5
welcome.
For Avalon Security.
It's not ours.
It's not your bar.
No, we're green. It's their bar.
Oh. Thank you for having a bar out in the open.
You know you have to pay for the drinks, right?
Restriction at all. Whether or not there's a bar here, but thank you.
This one's a bit nervous. Also, carrying her gun on her shin, which is very revolutionary. I've not seen that one before. Maybe I should try that.
It is. I think it's the fake out technique, because if you're getting attacked and you bend over, they assume that, you're not a threat, but it's actually you drawing your gun.
Do you normally bend over when you get attacked? Is
No.
this a new meta?
It's more because I do not wish for my gun to magically fly into my hand and then I accidentally shoot someone. I don't want that to happen.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
I've shot myself in the various parts of the foot several times, just trying to adjust my skirt.
Yeah, as long as you don't hit that left
cloak.
That left thigh looks kind of dangerous.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, it's just
It's been hit a few times.
there's a flammable sticker on it. I just,
No, it's not.
somewhat worrying.
There's nothing flammable inside anymore.
Okay, cool, good,
It would not be smart to sorry?
good, great, wonderful.
Not be smart to be carrying around a pressurized fuel tank as a leg.
I didn't want to judge, but good to know that you thought about that too.
I mean, it is your job, I guess, to the Hippocratic Oath and all.
Rhonda has returned to the room.
It's part of my job.
Apparently he's going to take you.
He's gone to the row. In this traffic?
I guess I'll be along my way.
Have fun.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got nearly a third of the city's population was here just then. That's wild. That was a party.
Good grief.
Do, do, do. Ooh.
Miss Philly, would you mind opening the door? Why are you treating the front of my corporate headquarters like it's a beach getaway?
Hey, not much going on, to be honest. Just figured that our good friends at Trident
So
was a
what I
good place to... Oh. I mean, it's warm.
Why are you sitting on my vehicle?
Oh. Do you want me to get off? Is this a problem?
Well, we've got plenty of seating.
Do
If
you?
you wanted to have a drink, you could have it at the bar, you could have it inside. Doesn't really matter. But sitting on top of one of our... This is literally an assault vehicle. You realize this is meant to go places, right?
Is this an assault vehicle? Is that what these are for?
Yeah, it's heavily armored.
Wow.
You have them too, right in front of yours.
We do.
Anyway, I don't mind you camping out. I don't mind you being here. You're welcome. Same with your guard. That's...
Just not on the car. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
about it.
Apologies.
It's the magic of Trident. We got to make sure everything outside looks on the up and up. By the way, this is Miss Valerie Philly. She's my administrative assistant. Meet if you haven't.
Yeah, hello. I don't think I've actually officially met you either. Have we exchanged names? I don't seem to remember. Yeah, who am I? Oh, hello. I'm David Walker, head of Avalon Security.
Miss Philly, pleasure I am sure.
Hi.
Anyway, David Walker, you said? Mr. Walker? Head
That's
of
me.
security for Avalon. Good. That's good stuff. All right, so what have you actually been dealing with on planet? Why don't you come get a drink with me?
Sure. Well, there was that nasty alien invasion about a year ago. Since then, pretty much just cleanup duty. Construction still ongoing in a lot of the quarters, as you can see. Same with ours.
A little
Oh,
alarmed
thank you
at
very
how
much.
slow that construction seems to be going. Thank you, Miss Phil.
I'll take that one.
You can have that.
Thank you.
I don't drink girl blue.
Yes, well,
Man's blue for me.
I'm kind of fine with both.
I like mine in a short.
Uh,
Anyway, talk to me.
yeah, what has been going on?
What have you been
Goodness.
seeing?
What have I been seeing lately? The past 3 days, pretty quiet. Start of a new fiscal year. Been running around doing deals. I met with Conrad. He's very busy, but we managed to get a
Have
little...
you met with Valkyrie at all?
Been trying my best. They owe us some money, actually. One of their guards had a pretty bad injury, and we fixed them up, and they seem to be reluctant to pay us for that, as if they wouldn't want us to
They've been
treat.
shunting meetings, not just ours. From what I understand, they had a lineup of at least 2 other corps at their gate that they weren't even acknowledging.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what's going on over at their corporate headquarters, but they're burning money, whatever the fuck it is. Shimetsu's at least been accommodating, so if you need an arms deal, you can go through them for the time being.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, we don't exclude Valkyrie, but until they approach us,
We're a big fan of Shimetsu.
what can you do? All right. Well, I've got another meeting to go to. They never stop. But I really wanted you to get to know Miss Philly. She's a wonderful resource, and she's usually the person who filters my meetings for me, so if you ever need to have a direct word, you're going to go through her.
Okay. And sorry, who are you again?
As if you need to ask. Terrence Reynolds?
Terrence Reynolds.
I'm literally Virtuenet Star.
Sorry, of
thousands of
course. The face, Have you had some work done? I don't think I recognized the
funny.
face.
Well, it's very, very handsome. It's a good face. You don't have to be shy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Anyway, Galactic CEO Trident.
Oh.
He said, David Walker, Mr. Walker, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you go ahead and make yourself at home.
Will do.
And I can cat, right? I can respect that a cat likes to take a seat wherever a cat takes a seat, just on top of the vehicles.
Okay, I'll
If one of
find
them
somewhere else to
got up
perch
and
next
started
time.
going wherever it needed to go, and you fall off that. That's a whole headache for both of us, and we just don't need that.
It would be. I don't need any more replacement limbs.
More? I just see the one.
Yeah.
You lost a leg too?
No.
Oh, all right.
Just one is enough.
I saw the kick, so I was thinking maybe you had another one secreted away. But all right.
I've just got dancy legs.
You got this, Miss Philly? You got our man taken care of here? Get to know him a bit? Sounds good.
Sure thing.
All right, off to my next meeting.
Enjoy.
Reginald. They get washed before they come in. Before.
Understood, sir. They, no choose, I apologize.
You did a fine job earlier today. That's why I'm going to look past it. Keep it up. Learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I did hear someone grumbling about a sponging on the way out. I was curious, and I think I've got my answer. You Chief Sponger? Is that your official title?
As a designation does not exist in Trident's records, no.
Okay, well, good to know. So yes, a bit more filling in about me. I'm head of security, but I'm also acting CEO most of the time. Our CEO is very busy and somewhat nocturnal, unfortunately. So if you do need anything, feel free to hit me up. I am the point of contact. I could have another drink, but I really don't need one. I've already had 2 today. And a tuna cube. Oh, here's our CEO. Speak of the devil. Hello, Dr. Phobos.
Hello.
You here for a
I
drink?
was just looking for you. I wasn't sure if anyone was around. Oh, sure. Why not?
There's almost no one around, it
Medication,
seems.
It's not that big an issue, right?
It's a very quiet afternoon, so we figured we would come and say hello to Trident. Here you are.
That seems like it. Thank you so much. Yes. Well. We've done quite all right in the stocks. I'm impressed with, everything. So, good on you.
Thank you.
They're really staving off branch death with that sort of thing.
Of course, that's what we're here for.
It's quite useful. Yes. That's what happens. Have you ever seen a branch hit 0 on those?
I have not, actually.
Terrible.
Not on this planet, not recently.
Yes. Well, if it happens, they wind up. They fire everyone, But there's an investigation, and if they find out that somebody had more to do with it than someone else, that fire is very questionable, if you know what I mean.
Somewhat more literal, yes.
Sometimes, yes. Where's Sally?
She's currently on a trip to the Undercity. There's one member of each corporation were invited by Masaru.
Explain this to Valkyrie.
We've all been trying to get hold of Valkyrie. They owe us some money for fixing up one of their soldiers, and it's been 3 days, so I've just started adding interest at this point. What can you do?
Do you want to go talk to them now, see if they're here?
Yeah, we can absolutely try. I've tried
That's all right. Why
twice every day, and so I've Trident. But you can come with if you like, if on the off chance that they're there. Or all right, okay. See you around. Okay.
If they were supposed to send a corporate representative, I'm surprised you didn't go.
Oh, I already made a trip to the Undercity today. I didn't feel like making another. I visited the...
I'm just saying, because if there's an emergency up here with Sally gone, you're relying on me, and to be completely honest,
might not be a great idea.
Well, I'm perfectly capable of performing triage. I am a qualified combat medic.
Oh, sure.
But anything a little more complicated tends to be Sally's purview. Valkyrie, of course.
Valkyrie, you said, right?
Yep.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, I'm perfectly capable of staffing the...
Ready for the change in color.
Oh, goodness. Well, at least it's not Traverse.
Yes, well.
It could always be worse. You could be in Traverse. Oh, here's the very guarding question. Replacement leg 2 days ago seemed to have been inflicted
I see.
by his own corporation, but we fixed him up anyway because there was no one there to tell us not to, and we can't afford
He's
to be
walking
just.
around on his tippy toes or something now. So.
Hmm.
How's your leg?
Oh, again.
Hi.
It's it's feeling better. I mean, obviously I only have one now, so
I imagine it's
done
not
with it.
feeling much at all.
Yeah. I believe my boss may be in now. I just saw some people enter and leave, so maybe I can try and call them out again.
That'd be great if they're around. This is our CEO, by the way, Dr. Phobos.
Why not?
Hello, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, I did have one member of... Bloody hell!
Oh, goodness.
Do you...
People from Avalon up front, at Valkyrie.
Yeah, I did have one member of Valkyrie say that they were hesitant to pay for a treatment that they didn't authorize, to which I responded, if we find you bleeding and unconscious in the ground, we'd be happy to leave you there next time.
I suppose that
Oh,
makes
goodness.
sense.
Hello, Geb.
Would anyone like a good cube? This one's slightly broken.
No, I've already had a tuna cube today, thanks.
Very well. Would you like one?
Do you want another cube?
Sure, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Alright.
Goodness.
Thank you.
Don't forget to take your helmet off to eat it.
Oh. I don't know how I did that. Oh god, I dropped it. Yeah, give me a second.
Salutations.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
It's both Avalon and Gab here.
To what do I owe the honor? To say hello. Would anyone like to give
Now, what's your name?
I'm Luca. I'm the Hellion CEO of Valkyrie.
Oh. My name is Dr. Phobos. I'm the acting CEO of Avalon on Hellion.
Okay, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Yes.
Hey, David, boss, I got a tiefling here inquiring as to potential emergency medical supplies for the Undercity.
Sorry, one moment. I'm getting a radio. It might be an emergency. Just sorry, give me one moment.
As though someone has...
Is it an emergency as in right now? Because we finally found Valkyrie.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Well, my understanding is that we found...
Negative, they mean in terms of within the next couple of days, sir.
Okay, I'll be there in a while then.
Can I get an ETA for the fine gentlewoman?
Yeah, not blood.
It's disgusting.
It's a bit of a mix up there.
I agree.
Sorry about
Why
that.
are you even employing a guard that's covered in piss? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, point is, we found this man bleeding and unconscious on the ground. We took him to our clinic, gave him emergency medical triage, and for that you simply owe us 260,000 credits, basically nothing. Just need to get it paid. And one of your employees said they might be unwilling to pay that, to which I said if we find them bleeding in the ground, we'll be happy to wait for confirmation before we treat them, if that would be preferable.
Absolutely not. I appreciate you jumping to the rescue.
Excellent.
Very kind of you.
Okay, if you could just
submit
authorize those
payment
funds.
Absolutely. Authorize it for you, right?
Thank you. Problem solved.
There you go.
No worries. It's just been rather hard to get hold of you, gentlemen,
All right.
but that's all we needed.
Apologies, it's been
an email.
Could have been.
All right. Is anything else I can help you with?
No, but nice to see you again. You've had a bit of a glow up since I last saw you.
That was it.
Didn't recognize you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
I like the
gotta
fire.
Step
bird
up. Gotta
things.
step out of the. Oh yeah. Well, it's part of a suit actually that my father had designed, but never got completed. So it's nice to be wearing it.
Okay, well, we'll let you get back to your busy schedules then.
Well, I appreciate you dropping by. Always great to see Avalon.
Yep, well, hopefully you don't need us, but you know
And,
where we are.
nice to meet you. What was
Nice to
your name
meet you
again?
as well. Phobos.
Phobos.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure meeting you as well. All right. Huh. Oh, goodness.
Okay, well,
All
we'll
sorts of people showing
let
up
you deal with
tonight.
this.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Take care, gentlemen.
As we were.
yeah,
You guys.
I suppose so. Was the call guards or was it Sally coming back?
It's someone from the Undercity wants to buy some emergency medical supplies, just so they have them on hand, apparently. So I'm sure it's nothing too urgent.
No, that's fine, of course.
We've actually just a recent update on today's events. Shimetsu have been bringing out a new line of large bipedal mechs, which can be used for both factory hauling work and security. And I thought it would be a good idea to purchase some of those for our Middle City facilities, just for both security and helping the workforce efficiency.
I suppose so. Where are we going? Is
Back
it,
to Avalon. Yep.
Yes.
So we're in final talks on that point, if that
I
sounds
suppose that's yes, that's fair. Sure.
killing two birds with one stone there.
What if I've heard some chatter about there's a clinic or something in a row somewhere. I have no idea.
Yes, I went and visited them. It used to be run by a Dr. Universe who has since left town or been killed or
see.
something. Currently it seems to be under split management from several people. I went down to ensure that they wanted to continue our contract with them, which is that obviously they pay us for medical supplies. And I went down with several requests and they tripped over themselves to give me that and more. So frankly, negotiations went excellently. They just...
Alright, well, if they keep going excellently, you should consider buying that particular piece of territory.
It was unclear as to who actually owns the building, so...
They're only positive.
Yeah, I will...
Speak to their mayor. If you can talk to the GU, they usually have records of information like that.
I will do that.
If it is for sale or something like that, we can find it in our funds to buy something like that.
Wonderful. I will do that next time I'm down there. Hi.
Hello.
I got the tiefling here, respectfully detained through the capabilities of fine conversation here, waiting for you.
Thank you for that. How can we help you?
Thank you very much. I'm sorry to call you on such notice. I had a conversation with your colleague last time, and I was hoping to potentially, if there is the possibility, to get hold of some medication for a resident in the Undercity in exchange for some DNA samples, and if applicable and if needed, for some experimentation on the species. As your colleague told me the other day that she was very interested in that as a payment method.
Yeah, that I think that works for us. Can you tell me what species the person is? Sorry, do you want to take lead on this discussion?
No, I just... No. I'm not sure I follow. Go ahead. What's the species?
So, I'm trying to get some medication sorted for a client of mine which lives in the Undercity, and the species DNA samples that you would get in exchange are of mine, of the tiefling species. In exchange for some emergency medication per se.
How long would this medication be for? Is it a simple one-time dose, or
It is
Multiple,
basically, if it is possible, if you have a one dose, that is absolutely fine. I'm satisfied with that. If it is for a longer time, that would be amazing. But I won't push for that.
Come. It's inside.
Thank you.
Of course.
Quickly sip my drink. Quickly sip my drink. That was more of a glug than a sip, but I'm here.
Yes, of course. So you were looking to get this. What medication is it? Do you know?
It is basically for a fractured lung. It is part of the regular medication that you guys are supplying for the Undercity. It is for one of the residents down here that has received treatment from you guys previously. As far as I'm aware, he has been admitted to your hospital before.
Right.
So,
Do you have a name for the patient?
Fenris. His name is Fenris.
Fenris. Very well. Give me just 2 seconds to look up his information.
Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you guys.
That's alright,
I know
it's
you must be really busy.
No, it's a very slow day up here actually. Everyone's currently taking a tour in the Undercity, oddly enough.
Undercity, yeah.
Yep.
Funnily enough, I actually passed your colleague when I went up here.
Oh, Dr.
I
Loon,
didn't
yes.
get to say hi because, yeah, everyone is surrounded with guards at the minute and, you know. So I was like, it's probably not the time to have a little chat.
Yep.
Catch up.
Dear. Sorry, my pockets are all over the place today. There we go.
You're all good, don't worry.
I found his information, and the medication should be fine. It's not that big an issue. Yes, I would, however, suggest that he do go and get checked up. It looks like it's been a while since he had his last.
Yeah.
Yes. In exchange for DNA, I mean, the medication is it's not that expensive, to be fair, but tiefling DNA is also not that rare, truthfully.
No,
your
for
species
sure.
is sort of common. If we were to make a deal like this, is there any? I feel a little bit embarrassed asking this, but is there anybody on your staff that might have rarer genetics, something like that?
Now, obviously, there is Sir Cornelius, obviously, which you guys treated before in the past, which is the member of Masaru that you, like, treated with, like...
Well, yeah,
I
we
think you merged
we
his
created his
DNA with
genetics.
Dragonborn? Yeah,
So
you did.
that's not gonna help.
Obviously, you did that.
Yes.
And
But
he
whoever saw
wanted to
that?
come for a checkup anyway.
Dr. Loon, I think, and Dr. Rongan, who is no longer with us.
Ah, I see.
Otherwise, I might be able to get hold of some samples of. We have the species in the Undercity, and they're quite weird to describe. We call them mushroom people. I might be able to get hold of some DNA samples of them, if that is out of interest.
I see.
They have in one shape or form they have ability to regenerate, and they're very much like regular plants, but obviously they have self-awareness. They wander around, and like I'm sure you've seen them.
We did have some very interesting samples of one called there was one called Bo, but I think the sample was in the lab when the aliens attacked last year and it got destroyed, so we were going to do some interesting research
Yes,
into that.
I mean, if you can find some means of getting their genetic structure from them, yes, that would definitely be more than enough. Yes.
If you can get a tissue sample of Bo specifically, that would be wonderful.
I might be able to get a sample of a client called, her name is Wisp. She is the same as Bo.
The exact same species?
Yeah, the exact same species.
Okay. That would work too.
I might be able to get hold of that, as she offered it to me before I came up here. So I might be able to get that for you if you would like to.
Yes.
In exchange.
Yes, that would be
Yeah?
nice. Sure. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then we can do that. Is it okay if I, obviously, like, I would be heading back down there. Is there any shape or form that I can take some medication with me? You know where to find me. I'm with Masaru. So, like, there's no way that I could, like, not end up paying.
This
per
is your
se.
call, David. Would
She
you
does
like
work with Masaru. We can track her down if we needed to.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yes. Go for it.
Okay.
You
that
should
is
be able
amazing.
to pick it up at the front. Yes. As you walk out, there's the synthetic sitting there. If you go ahead and speak to them, you should be able to get a bottle of pills. That'll probably be what you're looking for.
For how long would this bottle of pills last the client? Would you say? Just so I know.
Well, each one is about a daily dose or so.
Okay.
But it should be fine if you can get that DNA for the mushrooms. We'll allow you to take it every so often. It should be fine.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. I will get hold of the DNA for you. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
If you should be interested in any DNA samples from any of the Undercity residents, please do let me know, and I will do my best to obtain that for you.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, we're always in the market for something unusual. That really
Perfect.
is quite nice.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank
Yes, of
you.
course.
I will be taking my leave then.
I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.
Well, I'll see you out. You need to get past the security gate.
Oh, thank you. I was about to say, like, I can guess my way out.
Yeah.
Funny enough, like, your building doesn't seem to be too different from ours. I think you've been inside it, right?
I have, yes.
You've seen.
Yes, I cremated my co-worker in your office last year.
I'm sorry.
Okay. See you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yes, I was
I think, yes.
I was specifically
Well, it's interesting at the very least.
I was looking into that sample of one of the mushrooms last year. They,
as you were saying,
they were capable of.
Yes.
They produced spores which could put people to sleep. I was thinking about turning that into some sort of spore grenade we could use to pacify people, but the sample got destroyed, so wasn't able to follow through on that in time. So that could be really useful.
As I recall, I believe headquarters did give me some small sort of rundowns on some of the things that your branch had been involved in. As I recall, was there not something that happened last year, or perhaps the year before? Are you aware of that happened with that sample? Not just the destroyed by aliens part.
That was before my time,
something, right?
but I believe it's in the company records. Bo was... This particular mushroom was captured by Avalon, and someone broke into the facility and rescued her. We still had a sample, like, I believe her arm was the sample, and mushrooms, as it turns out, can regenerate limbs.
see.
I did very briefly see her in the Undercity last year, but she could be anywhere now, so haven't really been able to pursue it.
Well, that would be interesting, yes.
But if all the mushrooms
If we could get
follow...
any sort of genetics, yes.
If they all have the same biology, then any mushrooms sample would work wonders.
Yes.
For research purposes.
I mean, arguably we could clone them, or I mean, if the genetics looks good enough, it might be worth it just to invite them up here and then I don't know, check them over, or perhaps just take them. To be honest.
True. They're just the Undercity denizens are very nervous whenever corporates are around, I've noticed. It's hard to convince them to do anything.
Yeah.
So if we can get a sample without having to go down there, I'd be perfectly happy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yes.
I see the Undercity delegation still isn't back.
Yes, that's a bit troubling. Well,
Oh, it's a big place.
What was the other doctor who was listed for the you said the dragon. It was Sally, and who was the other?
Dr. Amelia Rontgen, she died last year when the aliens attacked.
Oh.
Yep.
Amelia.
She was in.
No. She. Oh, come.
Okay.
I hadn't thought that I would need to point this out. Galactic is fairly certain she survived, mostly because they abducted her and moved her to a different place.
Survived?
Oh wait, no, Amelia. Wait, excuse me. No, is Amelia the which one was this?
Scientists, round glasses, quite short, ran the Lazarus Project. I cremated
no,
her body in
different
the Masaru office.
Yes, I don't know. There's something confusing about that. Yes. Sorry. I'm losing my mind. I can't.
It's quite all right.
Well, there is a scientist that Galactic. They picked her up. I cannot remember her name for the life of me.
Did she work here
Blonde
recently?
hair. They told me what?
Oh, Dr. Alice Constantine?
Oh, that would be the one.
Yeah, geneticist. She worked on me.
Yes. Well, Galactic decided to give her some work about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. They believed that she had simply died during that work. It was found that one of her co-workers was a dissenter, somebody who was attempting to go against the corps, a terrorist, really.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there were some mix-ups and some strikes. They're fairly certain that she may have been involved in some way, but
she did disappear rather suddenly.
Yes. Despite her potential death, they did hand me a bounty on my way in here.
Oh, okay.
They believe that there's a chance she survived, and if she did, that there's a likely chance that she's somewhere on Hellion or something like it.
Well, she's hard to miss. She's got the big fox ears, so...
Yes. If she worked on you, I suppose you must know her at least a little bit. If by some random chance you find her, just let me know. She's considered rogue at this point. So.
Okay, well, we weren't exactly friends, so yeah, if I spot her, I'll let you know.
Yes.
She caused a fair bit of trouble while she was up here.
Yeah, fair enough. It looked like it when I was going through her record.
Yeah, she didn't really have the right mindset for corporate work, I think.
Yes, well.
Accusations of terrorism surprise me, but
corporate work if she's come back.
You never know. Yeah.
Well, yes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll make a note.
Yes, well, I suppose I may go and take a nap or something. If you need me when Sally comes back, just call me. Let me know.
Of course. Yeah, I don't think anything dramatic's going to happen for the rest of the day, so I'm happy to.
Yes, it seems fine.
Handle things from here.
Yes. Oh, again, in the future, and I'm not scolding you for it, but in the future, I would suggest that you You delegate and Sally stay in the clinic, but obviously under certain circumstances that's not going to be an option. So.
Okay, fair enough.
She's the doctor, so to speak.
She is, if
At least until you, well, unless you want to become a doctor, if you want to go through everything, all the training and all that.
Well, I have.
That's your choice, though.
I do have medical training. I am a.
I mean the full,
yeah,
complete training.
I wouldn't want to do half of the things that Sally does. The elective surgeries are entirely her department, but if someone's bleeding, I can stick them back together.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to take a nap. You have a good night, David.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Yes. All right.
All right. See you tomorrow. How are you boys doing? Yeah?
Alive.
Well, that's good. Let me know if you die.
I'm sure you'll be the first to know, sir.
Damn, that guy walks slowly. He's like this tall. Tiny legs.
Very true.
It's honestly hard to slow myself down that much. Where are the... Go on.
Sorry to interrupt.
Nothing.
The most interesting that happened was that Emily last to come by, really, other than the force of the fact we got Shimetsu, Valkyrie, and Shimetsu back to back in terms of visitors.
Oh, did Valkyrie turn up again?
Oh, no. I'm
You mean
talking about
earlier?
when
Yeah.
we had Shimetsu come looking for you. Some Valkyrie folk named Artyom wanted to talk business.
Yep.
And Shimetsu came back again, and of course, every time they had just missed you and Miss Sally.
Yep. Oh, we got the money from Valkyrie, by the way. You were there. What am I saying? You were with me. Hooray! Can scratch that off the list. And yeah, the CEO was far more reasonable. Woo! Have you seen any?
Curiosity, how much would a tomorrow's bill been if they didn't?
Just 270,000. Just adding 10 on every time. I was more making a point than adding compound interest for any monetary gain. If you see any mushroom people, let me know, because I do want to get that sample back. We lost a sample. We had a sample of a mushroom creature that had regenerative properties and made sleep pollen out of its head. But then the aliens invaded and boom, smashed. Sample was ruined. So, trying to get one of those. But that person might be getting us a sample from the Undercity since they know the person in exchange for some medicine. So, we'll see. And if they don't get back to us, then we'll have another person to chase up. Chasing up people, that's my job. How long does a tour of a sewer take? It's been over an hour.
A sewer, sir?
The Undercity, it's basically...
I saw it more like a cave.
There were sewery looking bits to me. Anyway, a plant? Sorry, yeah, go on.
Yeah, mushrooms are like plants, right? A lot of sun necessary for their healthy growth.
Not mushrooms.
Find someone like that in the wasteland?
Not Wasteland, the Undercity. It's the... Mushrooms grow in caves. They just need soil nutrients. As for mushroom people, who bloody knows? Hello?
Hey, sorry, didn't want to bother. By chance, did you guys see a Hugbot run around? Like, apparently it kind of got escaped from the lab, and I'm supposed to
Again?
bring it back.
No, not seen it.
Yeah, the problem is, like, apparently he's not just the Hugbot ran off, he apparently ran off with one of the stims as well, so he's, I'm just the one who's on duty who got sadly selected for this stupid job.
Those things are so finicky. I've not seen one. I don't know how we would start tracking it down. Get a metal detector?
Fuck. No, I'll just keep running. If you see anyone try to catch it, just try to get it back to the lab just in case. I don't want to give orders, but just it's
Yeah. If I see a rogue hogbot, I'll grab it.
All right, thank you so much.
Carry on.
You take care, stay safe.
Go find it.
You as well.
Wild. Yeah, we had a bit of a rogue hogbot problem last year. I think one got a knife at some point and it got a bit too huggy. Not what you want. No. So yeah, if you see a hogbot, grab it. Take it back to the clinic and we'll...
I know exactly how much squeeze power a Hugbot can get. I'm worried about it crushing my ribs.
You know what? I can sit on my own damn motor vehicle. Ugh. They're just so warm and cozy. Lovely. Ugh. I sure hope nothing's happened to my co-worker down in the Undercity. Because they're all still fucking there. The DMs did say that they would be avoiding doing anything dramatic until after episode 3, but that could be a fucking lie, so we'll see. If Sally gets blown up, I'm gonna go on a rampage, even though she'd respawn here, obviously. I'd still go on a rampage. Rampage. What is going on with my overlay? It's just refusing to work. Whatever. Man, we even got Valkyrie done. Masara Undercity tour at midday. I just wanted to give Sugi something interesting to do, to be honest. Ugh. Who's come back? What?
The fella who was looking for the Hugbot. I saw
Oh,
him
yeah.
running around on the right side there.
Yep, there he goes.
At least he's on the case.
He's giving it a college try.
I have not sat down in 3 hours, so I'm going to get a sit down over here in the relaxation chamber.
Feel free. You are encouraged to take breaks when needed. Ugh. Breaks are very important. Good for your health. Ugh. Comfy. At least my frame rate's fucking great now. Lol.
have some trunk members here.
Oh. Ugh.
Just kind of standing in the center plaza there.
Ambling around. It happens quite often. Ugh. Dang it. My wristwatch is broken again. Terrible.
Oh dear.
How's the traffic looking? Still as bad as ever. Like, are they having a live auction down there of all of the buildings, or who knows? It's been nearly an hour and a half. Yeah, boy.
Dr. Lou is very excited, no doubt.
Yeah, I thought it'd be good for her to get out of the upper city for a bit. I got one of these from Craver. Real fancy. Just in case. Undercity was a bit close quarters. Figured this would be more useful than a sniper rifle. Hello again. Did you enjoy the relaxation mist?
Oh, well, I forgot to take my helmet off, so I was mostly just resting the legs, making sure I wasn't pulling something and messing with my muscles.
Fair enough.
Next time, though, I'll remember to take it off.
Yeah, it does help. Just gives you a nice chill. That's what it does. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C.
Is it Crane?
It is Crane. That was an easy one for you.
That means it's your turn, Thompson.
Yep, I'm trying to think of something good. Alright. That's my right. Something that starts with a T.
A what?
A T.
Tower. Sorry, was that a yes or a no?
No.
Oh. Tarpaulin?
Tinted windows? No. A tarp?
No. Although I suppose it could start with a W for some.
Hmm. Turret?
I don't think I heard that. Was that a yes or a no?
There's two butts coming.
Oh, found him. Ugh. Ugh.
There's supposed to be only one missing. Do you need a hug?
Hello.
Hi. Neither of you have stims, do you?
No.
Okay, these are just regular hug bots. You can hug them if you like.
Why, thank you, little one. Say, someone's been looking for you. I think they really need a hug. I'm talking pick up and spin kind of hug. Have you seen him around? Same kind of uniform I'm wearing? Well, except he's not here. He's kind of walking around the area. Not him.
Sure. Okay, I'll hug your legs. Thank you. You have powerful ankles. Powerful ankles.
Powerful ankles.
This one is like.
Look at these calves.
So shiny. So strong.
Hey, to the fellow that was looking around earlier, we found the hug bots. They're waiting here at the security gate for you. They're giving a lot of hugs.
You need a hug. I suppose they could use them already.
Do you need a hug?
No, thank you. I'm a cat.
Very well.
We don't do hugs. Only scratches.
It's not rude, he's mute. That's very insensitive of you. I think he needs a hug now. You hurt his feelings.
Hug. I guess.
You want to make his friend feel like that?
That's weird. Can you tell me if I'm floating right, or am I actually walking on the ground properly? I can't tell sometimes.
Wobble around a little bit, left or right. Well, you're kind of skating around, but your feet are touching the ground.
I think you're floating.
That one is floating about a half-inch off the ground, probably magnets.
That is how magnets work.
Oh, there we go. Yay! You did great.
Hooray for functional feet.
Should we go find someone else to hug? You were saying that there was someone that needed a hug from us. Where are they?
I think the people at Traverse need the most hugs.
They do. I'm gonna show you someone who can show you where to go for that. Let me see if I can locate him. Boss, do you want me to take them out and kind of look for him?
Yeah, go for it.
Now the hug bots are on the hunt for the guy looking for him. All right, you two, come along with me.
Oops.
You need a very tight hug.
Well, I tried. Maybe we can just send hug bots at people we don't like. Never thought about that. Ugh. Yeah, giant Shimatsu mechs. That's a genius idea. We're gonna get some big robots for our middle city factory production kind of buildings. For carrying big things and also defense. Double purpose. That's good. I like it. We get any of those sneaky shadow runners trying to steal our company secrets, they'll be in for a surprise. Yeah.
Right, I hadn't thought of that. I've only loosely ever heard of those.
Yeah, they're a thing.
Have you ever dealt with them? So?
No, not personally. It's not really come up in the past year and a bit that I've been working here. But I've heard things from other corporations over the years. You just minding your own business, and then you get a report that one of your factories, all your guards are asleep, and they've stolen the mushroom person that you had captive. Crazy. But if we had a giant mech there, wouldn't fall asleep, would he? Spores or not. He's just walking around, you know, just carrying giant boxes, stacking them on top of each other, and then, haha, he's got giant guns in his hands, and now you're dead. Didn't see that coming. Bloody hell. I'm very confused and a little alarmed. Is this the one? Hey.
Yeah, that's the one. I've been chasing him through the entire plaza.
Wow, you are hyper as heck.
He seems to have a little. I'm sorry. I'm out of breath.
That one's got a gun.
Have a little bit of a. Just stop. Just put it down. Just put it down. All is good. Just put it down. Thank you. Just don't mind me. Thank you.
Well, looks like you got the gun and the stim, so job done, I guess.
I feel a little dizzy. Give me a bit. Oh.
Yeah, you just chill out. Hang on, I think this one's huggability levels need turning down. Just give me a second. No, you hold still. Let me just mess with your sliders a little. You're a little too huggy right now. I'm gonna drop you down from a 12 to a 5. There we go. Do you want a hug? How are you feeling now, little guy? Just a little hug?
As long as they don't run from me.
You want a little hug? There you go. Have a little hug. What a good butt. Alright, you can get back to doing your job in a safe and sane manner now. We don't want anyone getting overhugged, do we?
So yeah, I had to use a stim to catch that little guy. I hope that doesn't get too much deduct to my pay.
Oh, I see. No, that's fine.
He was too fast for me.
I can give you a hug.
Black one, since you asked so politely.
Hi.
See, they're kind of adorable when they're not running in Mach 5.
Yeah.
I saw it all in the air.
The what?
Don't worry.
I saw it all over the air.
You're a good racer, kiddo. You're a good racer.
No one got shot. It was
Oh,
we
okay.
had an afternoon.
Oh, did you? Did you shoot a gun?
I have something for you.
Good. That was quick. Bloody hell.
Don't mind me giving you.
Yeah, just
I know.
lay it on me.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
It's like in a box.
Thank you very much. I will. So who's this from exactly?
Alright, that's what you
Just so I know what to put on the label.
From the same species, exactly the same as
Was-
the specimen as you requested.
What's the name?
I'm a professional hugger.
Wisp.
Okay, Wisp. Cool. I will go and stick this in our lab. Thank you very much. You can consider our contract fulfilled. I'm okay. Thank you. Just gonna stick this in the lab. Oh. Corporate schemes begin. Yes, they do. We've got a fucking giant tank. Yeet! There we go. That's been safely stored. What are you doing in there? Get out of here, there's people to hug.
At least you guys are slower than your little buddy. He ran me dry.
Oh, I think he's in the lab. If you're looking for the third one.
Wonderful. Got you. I'm bringing in these two, and then
Oh,
I'm
okay.
probably gonna head off for the night.
Fair enough.
It's been rough. So
Good job.
You take care of yourself.
Yep.
Have a nice day.
Yep, you too. Good stuff. Oh boy.
I completely understand. I was having a talk with one of your colleagues. I was requesting a little bit of, like, a tiny bit of medicine for one of the residents down there. In exchange, I gave them a DNA sample of that resident. So, yeah.
Lovely. Oh, that all works out. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for doing that for us.
No worries. No worries. Anytime. Thank you so much for helping me out. Like, honestly.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime.
You're very welcome.
But I will leave you guys to it. I'm sure you have plenty of things to discuss, and I hope you have a lovely day. So,
Thank you. You do as well. Hope to see you again soon.
take care.
Bye again. So how did that go? How was the tour? You were away for like an hour and a half. Oh, I mean, quarter of the day and or more.
Oh my goodness. We spent like 20 minutes just standing there at the very beginning because the Traverse CEO had a conversation with the Talaris Misaru, thank you, the Misaru CEO. So they went and they talked for like 20 minutes and we were just standing there.
It's always Traverse.
And one of the Misaru, one of the corporates was trying to keep us entertained and telling us jokes. So that was a whole ordeal that we went through. Kind of soured my mood from the start, but
Yeah.
otherwise it was quite nice. I hadn't been to the Undercity in nearly decades, so it was very interesting. The two shops that I did very much like was the hot springs that they had there. I was thinking if we were to so perhaps buy it, we could implement some healing factors in the spring or something like that.
Interesting.
Offer a high-end quality service for special people who wants to get a special Avalon touch. Regeneratives, rejuvenations, etc., etc. The second thing that I found very interesting was the hookah shop. I mean, we practically have our own medical hookahs around here, so why not branch out?
Yeah, that could work.
So those were the two things I found in particular.
Okay.
Of course, the clinic was down there and it wasn't open. It's quite in shambles, actually.
Yeah, the doctor I was looking for, Dr. Jaeger, wasn't even in when I went. I had to speak to someone else who was apparently running the clinic, even though I was told Dr. Jaeger was running the clinic, the Avalon member, and it's just some local person is actually in charge because he didn't want to. So, Yeah, I'll have to figure out what's
Oh.
going on there when I'm under less time pressure in the future.
Yeah, we definitely need to figure that out because
Mm. Also, our CEO,
Jesus.
our CEO is here, and he suggested that because it is unclear who currently owns the Row Clinic, it's kind of split between lots of people. If there's an opportunity for us to buy it outright, that would be something we're authorized to do. So
I agree.
that's on the cards, and I agree. Yes, it's a far more secure location. Undercity, I'm not so sure, but we'll find out. Yeah.
It's a bit iffy. I mean, they have their. It's questionable, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Where is the CEO, by the way? Is he still in?
He went for a nap, as he is wont to do.
Oh, darn.
Why, do you want to speak to him?
I was gonna talk to him about the thing that, the thing I had spoken to you about earlier.
Well, he did say to call him, so I will see if he is, see if he's awake.
Okay. Because, he was one who was...
I'm here.
Hello. Sally is back and might like to
Hello?
talk to our CEO if our CEO is awake and free, but if not, we can do it next episode.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. I can change. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Yeah, take your time.
He says he is awake and is on his way.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Mhm.
I have so much that I want to discuss with him, especially the things that we've been doing. I need to make a contract with, an official contract with, Dietis about the thing that we were working on, and then
Yes.
I want to talk to the CEO about what I had talked to you about with the, what the hell was their name? With Jerislima.
Hang on, this Valkyrie guard's here. Hello. Can I help you?
Hello. I was shot earlier and it's been hurted, but I thought I'd get checked up on.
Sure.
Make sure everything's alright at some point. Cool.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'll come and patch you up while Sally talks to our CEO. Just come with me real quick. I'll be out in a moment. Hello again.
Hello. I don't know.
Yep, just over here. Just come and sit on the edge of the bed. Whereabouts were you shot? And how bad was it?
It wasn't horrible, but I just figured I'd get checked in just in case. It was just about like right here on me.
The leg?
I was
or the chest?
No, my the chest area, kind of like the stomach area.
Okay. Well, we'll just looks like it's only a graze, so we'll just get that cleaned up. How were you shot? What happened?
I was handing someone a giant gun that my boss is requesting, and I apparently accidentally turned the safety off while handing it to them, and they just accidentally shot me.
Classic.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just get some biofilm in there for now. And give you some staples on top of that. Because it was only a graze, there's no bullet inside. It will heal itself in a couple of days.
Awesome.
There we go, and I'll just slap a little bandage on top of that for you. And seal your armor plate back up. Okay, you should be all good to go.
Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Is there another payment I need to let the boss know about?
Yeah, I think this one we can handle automatically. It's very, very minor.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, you're all good.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's only 10,000 credits. Won't even notice. Alright, back on your way. Whew, okay. Which way did they go? Left or right?
Unsure, sir.
Oh, great. I'll find him.
I believe straight, maybe?
Thank you. My goodness.
No, it's fine about the vacation. Just don't worry. Just come back to the lab.
Hugbots. I'm fast as fuck, boy. So that was a fucking lie.
But I do believe it would be a very good
Hello.
quality product to offer. Welcome. A good quality product to offer anyone who is wanting to transfer their human brain to a synthetic one. So that's something that I was working with him. I think it'd be a very good money. I can't think of the words. I'm
Source
really
of income.
Let's move to the actual table if we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, this is some very remarkable technology.
Is what I was trying to say.
Yes. Well, my worry under these circumstances is that we are more specialized to helping the living body. If we encourage people to transition into synthetics, we kind of sort of put ourselves out of the job as time goes on. In my opinion, I feel as though this is it's good to get in on the ground floor of it, but not to encourage people to do it. Therefore, I mean, yes, we should sell
Man's
those
got a point.
sorts of parts, those sorts of concepts, things like that. But at the same time, we should definitely, regardless of how dangerous it really is, we should tell them that it is incredibly dangerous and that loss of life is a huge percentage chance.
Right.
And yes. Maybe encourage the concept that, well, I mean, this would be more a back dealing. We'd probably want to release information that says something along the lines of, when you do this, perhaps you're not really the same person any longer. People have a very big sort of hang up with that sort of thing. Doesn't actually matter. Completely idiotic. But they do have a hang up on that sort of concept, yes.
Since it would be a collaboration effort with them, we wouldn't necessarily just take bits and large portions of the money that do come in if that is a thing. So.
Yes. And if we can convince them to continue to help us in funding this sort of research, we could continue to sell these at high
Doc,
prices.
we got a potential overdose on the way. Can you get a checkup on our third guy? He's hopped up on a
We may want
stim.
to talk to Trident about this. Potentially, I mean, it would be
The Hugbot's
the
got
two
to
of them,
him.
I suppose. I could be there if you would like, but we could make a sort of a meeting out of something like that. Perhaps just pushing along the concept, yes, that even though we are selling these things, perhaps we talk to Trident and then get them to sort of dissuade people from doing these sorts of things. This technology is, I mean, it's a long time coming. It's going to happen eventually, and when it does, we want to be ready, which is why we should be on the ground floor and should own everything, but we should definitely keep people from wanting to do that, because once people are synthetic, we can't sell them medicine. I mean, honestly.
That's
think about
true.
it.
An entire synthetic planet would be.
He's starting to pass out.
We have an overdose on the
Yeah, the guards are something to do with the Hugbot, so I'll be back in a minute.
David is on the way.
Solid copy on that. I will continue to monitor over.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see. I'm coming up.
Who's dying?
After already having taken a stim of his own to chase him down, the Hugbot's injected him with a second dose. I think he's having some kind of overdose.
Boss, I don't know what's happening. I'm starting to see two heads. I don't know what's going on.
Stay here.
Once this is done, I'm taking.
Here you go. Here's a depressant for you.
Thanks, Doc.
That'll slow you down.
Thank you. I really. Give us.
It's the emergency induction port.
Oh God. Starting to slow down. Thanks,
Yeah.
Doc. Starting to slow down.
Okay, nobody else stab anyone with anything, or I'm gonna start shooting people, okay? In the middle of a very important business meeting. Shooting is bad, stabbing people also bad. That's okay. Just looking at you, Hugbots.
Close my eyes for 2 seconds.
I did drop that. You can hold on to it. It's yours now. It's a present. Carry on.
Perhaps.
Man, those Hugbots are
I
finicky.
suppose we could push the idea for the what? Hello?
Hello, Hugbots again.
Oh well.
We really need to tweak their software.
It's probably fine.
Ugh.
We may want to tell him that we could help with the body, but that removing guns and weapons and things like that. He may want to check somebody else. I wouldn't like to push somebody away if they have potential business, but it's not really our department to help people remove their armaments after their death. You know, that sort of thing.
I would definitely recommend one of the other corporations if possible, but for the human
Yes.
body, we can definitely help with. Think of the Bleach
Oh, yes,
2.0.
Is that the astral thing?
Yes, the astral thing that I was talking
Yes.
about earlier.
That does sound like a good idea.
Well, we were here. Well, somebody came in from Masaru, and we were able to, in exchange for some medication for a lupine in an undercity or something like that, we may in fact get, genetic sequences, and I'm guessing full-blown biological samples, likely of some mushroom folk or.
Oh,
Like
we
that.
got that.
Unusual, unique race.
They delivered it already. It's in the lab right now. Yep.
Oh.
From a certain, from a wisp.
Want to speak with you.
Oh, Ditus is outside apparently.
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Was there something else I wanted to say? Here?
Tell him I'll be right out.
Actually,
I am in a meeting.
You know, the three of us, though. It's been a bit since we've been in the same room.
Yes.
Of course. I actually, let me move over there as well. I actually had a concept I wanted to run by the two of you.
Okay.
Galactic has been trying to do this thing on other planets, and I thought that Hellion might actually be a good test bed for this. There's no name for it yet. The concept is simple. It's relatively easy. As it currently stands, the ID system that the GU uses is a partner sort of program that the Galactic Union and the Trident both work together. Yes, those they work together to sort of create. Avalon's Galactic branch was wondering if there might not be a way that we can sort of undermine that a bit with a better technology than just an ID, something that you hold around. They were thinking something more along the lines of a sequencing. Sort of, maybe a tattoo or a nanite fleet, that sort of thing, implanted into the body and then continued there, that would allow people to, it works the same as an ID. You would simply walk through gates, if you have the clearance for them, but it gives us a little bit more in the way of attentiveness. We can see where people are going, what they're doing, what they're buying, that sort of thing. It wouldn't require IDs anymore. We could link a bank account directly to somebody's body. It'd be a lot easier,
Yeah.
And it might cut down on the sort of riffraff who have been faking IDs and things like that.
It would
The
be a
problem
lot
is
more
that, of
difficult to
course,
fake.
they're not sure if. Yes. The problem, of course, would be that we're not 100% sure how we exactly push something like that. So we have a concept here that we can talk about. How it is that we convince, slummers to accept something like that. But between you and me, I think that as long as we put it in clinics and then require the clinics to potentially, give it to them if they come in for checkups or for medication or things like that, I feel like something like that might be work.
Yeah.
looking into.
The only way to get
something along
that
those lines.
accepted en masse would be to make it mandatory for as many things as we can and
Exactly.
coordinate with the other corporations to help further that.
Yes. Of course, I'd have to talk to Galactic and get their information on what they have so far, and we'd have to institute a program. It would be an ordeal, but it would take us a few days probably to get something started up, if that's something that the both of you think would be a good idea.
It would obviously be a great
Of course, we'd have to
boon
talk
for the
to all
company.
the other corporations and get them to accept it as well, because even though we could push it, I mean, it wouldn't be accepted everywhere. That's the problem. We'd have to talk to the GU, which requires us to get majority on planet for branch offices. So it'd have to be us, and then at least 3 other corporations to make 4 out of the 7.
Okay.
To request it from the GU and have it pushed. Yes.
Well, I have very good relations with Shimetsu, so they're basically a given. Masaru would love this because they want blood for tracking mages specifically.
Yes. All right.
As for others, we'd have to investigate and see who's more willing to do that. I think Trident, I get the feeling Trident would be into that.
I feel like Trident would be into it as well because it's like having their entire social life in like the palm of their hand rather than an item in their hand.
Yeah, just for reference, we have
The
good
issue with that is
diplomatic
that,
relations with Shimetsu, Trident, and Masaru mostly at the moment. They're kind of a...
Yes, of course. Well, the issue with that, though, is I would be careful with Trident. If they own the current ID system, and if they come in and they try and take this from us, then we could be spending millions, if not billions, of credits in royalties if this actually winds up being profitable.
True.
It's in their best interest to not want this or to want to take it from us. We could make it a joint effort, but if we do that, then we lose a lot of the potential credit for such a thing.
Well, we're not going to... It's going to be
One
difficult
of the
to...
options that the Galactic offices supported the concept of potentially making, speaking to corporate manufacturers for weapons, in fact, like Shimetsu and Valkyrie, specifically to have these sort of tags, these blood tags, these nanite swarms, potentially make them like tags on weapons as well. So you wouldn't be able to fire your gun unless you were you.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. If we can get something like that working, we might be able to get both Valkyrie and Shimetsu on board, but it would be a difficult task on some planets getting those two to cooperate on anything, so I don't know how their relations are here. Masaru, though, I mean, if they're after blood, that could be quite easy. We may want to have a conversation with them at some point.
I think Masaru specifically want the ability to track mages, and this would be another tool in their repertoire.
Yeah,
that's what I was told
would
by
be a tool in their arsenal.
Calliope. So yeah, I think you're right. Trident would be the difficult one to get on board.
We could say that it would only be able to hold medical records, so that way Trident doesn't like it as much.
It's more that as you pointed out, Trident owns the existing implementation, so we need to figure out a way that this could benefit Trident at all, because otherwise they're going to push back on it pretty hard.
Yes. Well, if they push back, but we have 4 out of the 7, then
That's
it
true.
wouldn't really matter what they think. They could continue to try and push the ID system, and they might try and discredit whatever our system is. But ultimately, if our system becomes necessary to buy and use weapons and to use medical services, I mean, I don't know what they're going to argue at that point.
And fly transports
When
in
you think
terms of
about it, there are
traverse.
3 things that people need in this world. That's food, medicine, and guns.
And
If
guns.
we can get the guns and we can get the food,
I guess
we've
you
already
could,
got the medicine.
you could say safety rather than guns specifically, but yes, I see your point.
Well, let's be honest.
It works.
But maybe talk to Geb, just as a backup, something like that.
Yeah,
5 is better than 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see Geb. I can see Traverse because you could require a pass to be able to use vehicles or transportation. I'm not sure where you would.
yes,
I'm not sure how Geb would work unless it's purely for vending purposes. So, unfortunately, I think talking to Traverse is necessary, which I always hate doing. But what can you
I'll
do?
see if I can get a document set up, and I'll send it to both of you, and we'll have a meeting about it, and then maybe we can call some other people over and have a whole conversation. Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good to
Sound
me.
like fun?
That sounds good.
Sounds like a good long-term project.
How much do
Excellent.
hug bots cost to purchase?
Getting radio messages about Hugbots again. Guess that's the end of this meeting.
All right. Well, yes. I suppose I'm going to do a little work in here. If you want to go ahead and do your.
I'll.
Oh, that's late.
It is a little late,
On
isn't
my
it?
watch, we've got 3 minutes.
Well, I'll go and see what the latest Hugbot-related emergency is, and I will see you all tomorrow.
I'm going to go back to sleep, and yes, I'll let you all know.
Addendum to the previous announcement, street cleaning will commence in 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Alright, what's going on? Who's buying Hugbots? Are you buying Hugbots?
I'm gonna buy one to throw it off the ledge.
You were buying it to what?
Throw it off the ledge. They're being very annoying.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? I was getting a little antsy, but
Yeah. There's another reason.
I'll shoot one of them one day. Anyway, sorry about that. We had a head of Avalon group meeting, and it's a bit late in the day now, but here is Dr. Loon. And Dr. Phobos.
Hi, I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought that was on the time system.
Yeah, it is.
As of recent, apparently, I am getting in trouble for not having a contract for what we are doing. So
So
we just
what?
get official documentation. We just submit official documentation what we're doing. Because I
Oh,
am
yes, of
getting in
course.
trouble now.
Yes, we could make a document and have all the stuff written out and figure everything out so that way you can present it to your corporation and we could have something solidified so that way both of us are happy and your corp is happy and my corp is happy and
Precisely.
everyone is sunshines and rainbows.
And we're going to do the same thing with those giant robots that you advertised to me.
Oh yes, so
Oh my god. Anyway.
You mentioned Big Macs. Long story short, we'd like ones that can both carry large boxes and work in a warehouse, and also defend the warehouse if needs be. That's the plan. If you guys can make that happen, we would be happy to purchase some. Just for Middle City security and workforce.
Yes, I'll have contract sent over as soon as possible.
Thank you.
all right, contracts all around. Everyone's happy.
Love to see it, as long as Alec's not involved. Long story.
And yeah,
Attention everybody in the upper city, the session is now over. Go ahead and hit respawn. I'm gonna summon everybody else here in just a couple minutes.
Thank you, my guard friends. You did very good as always.
thank you guys.
You did amazing.
Look at my sword.
The Hugbots were amazing.
Oh,
Oh my god, you got a sword!
it lights
Look
up.
at you!
I just thought I'd take a little dagger with me to the Undercity in case it got a bit stabby, you know.
It's so cool!
Zing.
Wow, I like it.
I know. I saw one while I was at Shimetsu and I was like, these things activate! They're so cool! Yep. Anyway, let's respawn. I'll see you in the spawn room.
Yes.
Quiet mode. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I can't understand what you're saying. What? There's too many voices.
It's so loud in here. If you are watching the stream, thank you for watching. I'm going to have to go to my computer and stop streaming. Welcome to the post-episode chaos. And good night.
Jesus